2024 has been a bit of a rough year if you're a retro gamer. Besides things like outrageous game prices, which never seem like they're going to stabilize, a lot of different ROM websites have been getting hit with different copyright claims. We've been seeing lots of websites that have been staples in the retro gaming community being removed overnight. Now, the thing about ROM websites is you can cut off the head of one of them, but there's always going to be more that sort of pop up. And even though a lot of these companies are indeed trying to take them all down, I don't ever think they will ever be able to do that. But when it comes to more niche things and things that have been well established within the retro gaming community, when the big headline website decides to close its doors because of some very interesting situations, then it becomes a very big deal. And I'm kind of surprised more people aren't talking about this. I have seen a couple videos. I know Mad Little Pixel made one. Mr. Sujano, no, he also made one. But I need to make one because romhacking.net is closing up shop. And this website has been around for a super long time. I remember visiting this website in my smelly apartment back in like 05 or 06 on my crappy computer to see what was happening within the community, because this is kind of like the be-all end-all website. And I'm going to show you guys kind of what this website offers, but let's talk about what is actually happening with this. An announcement was made 2 days ago by the time you're watching this video that romhacking.net is moving to news only, database and file archive to be released on Internet Archive. Of course, Internet Archive is a great website. I think there's a lot of great stuff on there. You can get full ROM sets of various consoles. You're worried about Xbox Live Arcade games. Guess where they are hosted? Over on the Internet Archive. You can find a lot of good stuff on there, and there's no question about that. But I feel like this is a very different situation because a lot of people, I talked about this in a live stream, a lot of people just quickly said to me, well, who cares? It's going to be over on Internet Archive. You can just upload it over there. And I want to talk about why I don't feel it's the exact same sort of thing once we get into what's happening here. So, you go along. We brought ROM hacking to niche and fragmented to global and centralized. We got the best ROM hackers on the planet, blah, blah, blah. And then things kind of get a little bit weird. Like, so allegedly there was a bad business practice that happened. Of course, there's copyright claims that are incoming. I feel like whoever is essentially running this site, Nightcrawler, just kind of got tired of all the things that kind of go along with it. You can see down here that they were planning on winding down things at the end of last year. An internal group emerged with an offer to help continue the site. I questioned their intentions, but I thought it could improve to a more community-friendly path forward. However, it turned out to be the opposite. Various rocky phases, dishonest and hate-filled people. I learned that I have been humanized for a very long time. My personal details had been given out. Secret deceitful plots have been made to cut me out and drop a bomb like I am a target to destroy. You know, I am not quite sure the situation behind this. This to me sounds a lot like someone who is very frustrated with something and maybe things didn't go according to plan and now they're kind of lashing out. Could these things have actually happened? Sure. I mean, let me know in the comment section down below if you're a bit more familiar with this situation, because this is the first that I have heard about this, and now this is all kind of just being aired out all at once, and essentially the website is pretty much shutting down as far as we know it. Now, there'll be an Internet Archive of the database and download files. All submissions other than news are permanently closed. All sections of the site will remain up as read-only. Download and images will be available for as long as Dark Soul, FC, and Chill Calico will allow. The forum will remain up. The Twitter, Discord affiliations have ended. Any further from these outlets do not represent myself or romhacking.net. So a little bit of a sign off here with this. And I know what you're saying to yourself. Well, RGT, what's the big deal? Everything's going to Internet Archive, and, you know, people can upload different projects onto Internet Archive. So what does it matter? Well, it matters in how information is distributed on this website. Let's go ahead and look at something down here. Okay, this Shining Force translation news. Okay, you're getting all of this information. You're learning about what is in this ROM hack. You're seeing how the ROM hack actually works. Let's go to various ROM hacks on here. And there's not just ROM hacks, there's translation hacks as well. So games that only released in Japan that now get unofficial translations are available on this website. Let's just take a look at the first thing here. Super Mario Brothers 3, Mario, and Super Mario Brothers 1. So this is a sprite hack of Super Mario Brothers 3, Mario, and Super Mario Brothers 1. You could see it. You know what's here. You get a description. You get the ROM info. You learn if you need special patching parameters. You see it in action. There's credit. There's a download link. Like, everything is so streamlined with this. Everything is right here for you to see. So you're not playing a guessing game. You're not having to figure out, okay, well, what is this? Of course, within the sections themselves, you have different platforms, so you can search. I want to see N64 projects. Oh, here's Pumpkin Tower with Link and a pumpkin. Like, I don't know what this is. I'm probably not going to play this, but it looks interesting. There's even a video of it. Like, this is such a resource for so much stuff. This is such a resource for so many projects for the past 20 years that unfortunately is going to be completely gone. Like, look at all of these different translations that have been added just in the past month. You know, there's tons of games here. There's so much content to be had. And to see this all just kind of go away, it just doesn't seem fair. It almost doesn't seem right. Like, I understand that there are problems happening behind the scenes, but I feel like, you know, if the creator of this place, the owner of this place, just wants to make a clean break, like, why not sell it? You know, I'm sure there are people who will want to buy it. You know, can another website come along and sort of fill this void? Because there is going to be a substantial void. There's documents, utilities, stuff to learn. People got their start hacking stuff and learning about how to hack stuff through this. Like, look at all these resources. Of course, you have the community as well. You have, well, abandoned projects, things that, you know, didn't quite make the cut. But like, look, 2009. It's almost historical with this. Where's the Video Game Preservation Society? You ask for all this damn money all the time for your fundraisers. How about you try to buy this site? Obviously, I'm kind of joking here, but this is depressing to me. Like, this is legitimately sad to me, because I used to go on this site all the time, and I still do. How do you think I got Racing Lagoon on the PS1 that I've been playing? I got a translation patch from here. I've used this website for a very, very long time, from my infancy in trying to figure out Project 64 and do various things with No Mercy. And now it's all going to be gone. It's all going to be figure it out for yourself, promote your own things. Like, this did so much. This just did so much for the hacking community, for the emulation community, for the translation community, for the community to learn about how to do all this stuff. It's sad. Homebrew. Like, look, we got homebrew projects on. Like, oh man. I just kind of wanted to make this video, you know, because I am a fan of this website, and I wish that there was a more amicable way for this to kind of be worked out, whether the individual who made that post just completely stepped away, you know, just washed their hands of it and gave it to somebody else or sold it to somebody else. Like, I feel like this is such a huge part of video game history and video game hacking, and, you know, teaching people how to do their own projects and really, you know, creating innovation in the video game landscape. And to just see it, just, that's it, we're done, it's over. There's going to be an internet archive of it, but you're not going to know what anything is. You can't have, you know, you're not going to have these write-ups and these videos and these pictures of the projects themselves. It's going to be a guessing game. You're not going to actually know what you're doing. And I don't really foresee someone else coming along and trying to bear this load that romhacking.net made. I'm gonna miss this site, dude. Like, definitely a lot of memories here, and I do hope that there is some sort of way to save it. I do hope that there's some way to keep it progressing, because I think this is way too important to just, you know, give up on. I feel like it's way too important for the gaming community, for retro gamers, for people who want to hack games, who want to do ROM hacks, who want to do their own homebrew, who need tools in order to do it, you know, to become better at their craft. Let me know in the comment section down below, though. Did you guys ever use romhacking.net? If so, did you enjoy your experience there? Do you have any sort of, you know, backstory to this, you know, the situation that is happening with this? Because I like I said, I don't have any sort of backstory. I'm just reading it, taking it at face value. To me, it seems like someone who's just stressed out and tired of it, which could be the case, or there could be more nefarious things that have happened with this. I haven't, you know, really been following it all that much, so this is all a surprise to me. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Hit the bell as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.